Good morning, everyone. Doing my weekly update once again from my car because I'm just about to run into the store. Just trying to get multiple things done at once. Oh, today is the day. Today is my last chemo, so in about an hour and 15 minutes I'll be heading to that. And let me tell you, I'm having some anxiety today. Taking some deep breaths and stuff, and I'm sure it's just all the emotions. So excited to be here. I'm so excited for this day. I still have a long journey ahead, but getting the chemo to stop being poured into my body is going to be the most amazing thing. So let me give you an update from last week. So what was that? My 11th one. I had a rough time last week. If you guys remember, my magnesium was normal, so I didn't need any infusions. And they've been testing my blood on Tuesdays, so 2 days before chemo. That way, if my magnesium's low, they'll give it to me during chemo. So it was, again, the lowest is like our normal range lowest is 1.5. I was at 1.6, so I was just above it. So just enough where I didn't need anything. But I feel like that could have affected me. I feel like by the time I had my chemo and got into the weekend, that it had dropped more. I had a rough weekend. Yes, I went out. I do the smiles for the pictures, and I did have a good time. But even starting Friday, normally Fridays I'm okay, but this past Friday, I was so tired. I mean, I can't even explain the fatigue. I mean, I know day to day, like even before all this, I was always like, I'm tired. And like I get it. People, we get tired, we work, we do all this stuff. Take care of families. But it's truly like a different type. I don't know. I can't even explain it. When they say fatigue, it is fatigue. It is like your eyes hurt. It's like almost like you're sick. Your eyes hurt. You can't keep them open. Like my body physically feels pretty okay, but it's my mind, my eyes, the brain fog, the dizziness. You almost feel like you're constantly like buzzed or slightly drunk. And like when the alcohol hits you and you would just want to sleep, like it's just horrible. But anyway, I had a lot of that on Friday. Saturday, I feel like I did pretty okay Saturday. I still had it, but I feel like Friday was worse. But I got like 9 hours of sleep Friday night, so I think that helped a little. Saturday is when we went out to that Christmas bar. We went to Luminati's for pizza, and then we went to that Christmas bar. And I really, really wanted to do that this year, and that's why I was like, I'm just gonna go do it, because we did it last year, and I just felt like feeling festive. I love this time of year. I love all the lights, so I really wanted to go. So it was a big outing for me. I think we came right home after that, but I did nap Saturday. I think I napped every day. I mean, I even napped Friday during work. So I think I pretty much napped every day this past weekend, which is fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Sunday, slightly better. Just still tired. I mean, I don't know. There's not much more I can say about it. I mean, we did do our breakfast. I think by Sunday night, again, my days are getting mixed up. I think by Sunday night is when I started really feeling the fatigue again. Yes, actually it was Sunday night. We planned on going out to watch the night football game, and so we didn't really plan on making anything for dinner, and I just got extremely fatigued again. I lay on the couch for quite a while, just tried to rest. So we ended up going to get food, but we weren't out long. It was like, get the food and let's go back home. And I went to bed pretty early that night. I was feeling better each day is like a little bit better. But this far in, it's definitely cumulative, at least for the type that I'm on. And it usually by Tuesday, Wednesday, like I was feeling pretty normal. not so much the last couple weeks. Like, I feel more normal, but I'm still very, very tired. So anyway, so that was, you know, into Monday. Tuesday was rough for me. Tuesday we ended up, which is weird. That's why I'm saying, like, this cumulative stuff, you just never know when it's gonna hit. But Tuesday we stayed in, we made dinner at home, and I was okay during the day. I went for my blood work, just very tired again. Went for my blood work, came back and finished work, and then we were going to eat dinner and then maybe go out for a little bit just to watch. No, there was no game on Tuesday. What is today? Wednesday? I don't know if we were going to go out or not. But anyway, I started wrapping presents for Christmas, and I don't know. I was standing next to my bed, leaning over slightly, in the middle of wrapping a gift. Stuff all over my bed. And I just started feeling like almost like I was gonna faint, and I couldn't catch my breath, and I was out of breath, and my heart was racing, and I wasn't even doing anything but wrapping presents. And I had to just stop in the middle of wrapping a gift and go lay down, because it was like my body was just giving up at that moment. So that was Tuesday night, and that was when I started thinking, I wonder if my magnesium's low again, because that's some of the symptoms for it as well. I mean, there's symptoms for chemo. They're all kind of the same symptoms, but I can sometimes kind of tell, especially I get these headaches and stuff. So I just laid down pretty much that whole rest of the night. And then I did get my magnesium results in about 10:30 that night, and it was low. So I'm thinking that contributed to it. I mean, my white blood cells are great, which is fantastic for fighting infections. Those are in the normal range. My liver enzymes, all that's good. Red blood cells have been low pretty much since starting. I do take an iron supplement, but you know, with the lower red blood cells and, you know, fewer oxygen being brought throughout my body, or less oxygen being brought throughout my body, you know, between that and the magnesium and just the chemo in general, what it's doing to me, I mean, it explains a lot. So it's gonna take some time to recoup. So the rash on my hands, it's looking better. I mean, this one you can see a little bit more. It's like on my ring and stuff like that. It's all red. It gets better as I get closer to the next treatment. So by this weekend, it'll probably be red and itchy again. I do have, I think I forgot to talk about that last week. I do have another steroid cream that the dermatologist gave me that I started using. It seems to help a little bit, not a ton. I think just that chemo just likes to do its thing. And it gets worse, I'd say, like by Saturday. Yeah, by Saturday, and then it starts dying down like Tuesday-ish. So hopefully this will be the last time I have to deal with that. Hopefully by next week it's going to be better like this, and it's going to keep getting better. With the rash, I have not been getting acne anymore, which is fantastic. So I'm happy about that. Again, it seems like some of these symptoms kind of just like come for 1 week, a couple weeks, and then they go. So maybe I won't get the rash again. So let's see, the rash, what was the other thing? Oh, my neuropathy in my fingertips. I still get that. I still have some of that right now, but again, that is kind of like the rash, where by the weekend I can feel it like in my hands. They get kind of weak. I was having a hard time taking pillowcases off of our pillows, so I had to have Keith do it. And my fingertips, like right now, some of my fingertips are numb, and some of my toes on the bottom of them are numb, and the top of them, like if you like hit like the nail part on the top, it feels weird, like you can kind of feel it but kind of not. So I don't have so much of tingling when I'm just sitting there. It's just mostly when I'm typing or when I'm picking something up, I can feel it. So but it's not awful. It's not like impacting so much my daily life, like a ton. And again, it gets worse on the weekend and it gets better as I get closer to the next treatment. So I did go back to physical therapy yesterday. I hadn't gone in a couple weeks just because she was booked up. And once I'm done with chemo, we're going to work on the neuropathy and doing exercises for that, in addition to the other stretches and stuff that I'm doing from having surgery still and everything like that. So anyway, I think, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. We went to trivia last night. We won again. Now we're not going to have, I don't think the next 2 weeks there's trivia. So I don't know, this next week is, I'm not looking forward to going through all the side effects again. I know it's my last one. I know that. And I know everyone keeps saying, oh, it's your last one, it's your last one. I know that, but I still don't want to go through it. Like, I still don't want to deal with how I'm going to feel this weekend. I just don't. I'm done. I'm just so done with it. And I know I don't have a choice. So I just got to get through this next week, and then I'll start slowly feeling better. And there was something else I was gonna tell you. I don't remember now. It's the chemo brain again. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of, like I said, having some anxiety, a little emotional about today. Oh, my magnesium was low when I got my blood work. I told you that my magnesium was low, so they're gonna give me 3 bags of magnesium today. So I'll be there an extra couple hours because, you know, why not make my last one longer? But I'm hoping that the magnesium will help me into the weekend so I don't feel like I did last weekend. I guess it'll be a true test to see if it possibly was because of the magnesium. So I'm happy to get that today. I don't know. And I mean, I thank you guys all for watching, you know, my journey. I will post again next week, and then I move on to just only my immunotherapy next week, and then I'll be going every 3 weeks. So I don't know how often I'll do an update. I may try weekly for a while just to kind of monitor my symptoms and how I'm getting, you know, how I'm feeling and if my energy is coming back. I know it can take months for that. I still have my eyelashes and some of my eyebrows. It's weird. A lot of people in my group say that they didn't lose their eyelashes and eyebrows until after their last chemo. So I'll be interested to see what happens there. At this point, it's like, let's just get it over with. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Let's just get it over with. Right. But anyway, so I thank you guys all again. God, that looks weird. For the support, you know, for reaching out to me and stuff like that, for watching, and whoever's local and stopping by later at Tennessee Grill. I look forward to seeing you and celebrating with you, and let's get this going. Bye guys, have a great weekend.